We're on right now. We're on right now. You want to be on? Well, say hello to everybody. Can you say hello? Good morning, my friends. It is Kevin Ward. It is Kevin at 7. Happy Memorial Day. My cat is getting affectionate these days, and don't get too affectionate, Munchkin. You got to leave now. They don't need to see. There you go. What do you want? So we're going to talk about freedom. We're going to talk about what are you willing to fight for in your life today, and we are going to talk about anything you want to talk about as it relates to real estate. So good morning, my friends. I think the sun is making it a little too bright for me to sit here with that in. So I'm going to switch my angle around here like this. So we're just going to have this conversation like this. So happy Monday, everybody. And I hope you had an amazing, amazing weekend. And are having an amazing weekend on this Memorial Day. Let's talk about America. Let's talk about freedom. Let's talk about, first, I just want to express honor and gratitude to all those who have served our country, who have fought for our country, who gave their life for our freedom. And to all the families of those who have given their life for, given their loved one, allowed that to just who lost loved ones serving in our country. Thank you to you guys, because we talk about the ultimate sacrifice, and what we don't understand is the ultimate sacrifice that somebody makes when they give their life for the country. That when you have a loved one that goes to war and they are killed, just the sacrifice you make, not just the uncertainty day by day. So thank you to all of those of you who have done that. And so today I just wanted to give that shout out to everyone who's served this country and paid the ultimate sacrifice. The shout out to your families, to their families. And so today I am doing the Murph Challenge. And if you can Google the Murph Challenge. The Murph Challenge is, well, Elvis, you are just all over the place today. What are you doing? So this is Elvis, and he normally is not a lap cat and affectionate, and he's gotten really affectionate the last few days. So anyway, I'm going to be doing the Murph Challenge today. If any of you guys know what the Murph Challenge is, what is the Murph Challenge? You can post it in comments, or you can go Google the Murph Challenge. But it is in honor of I think it was Lieutenant Michael Murphy, who was a U.S. Navy SEAL who was killed in action in Afghanistan, and he is. So it was a lot of veterans and the CrossFit community started doing this challenge, and it's like you run a mile, and then you do 100 pull-ups, and then 200 push-ups, and then 300 air squats, and then you run another mile, and you're supposed to do this with a 20-pound vest on. So I haven't trained for that, and so I was talking to Sergio Nazaro, who's one of our Yes Masters master coach, and who's also a CrossFit trainer, retired military. And he said, "Nah, dude, don't do the weight belt because you're not ready for that, or the weight vest, the 20 pounds, and only do a half Murph." So I'm doing a half Murph. So I'm doing a half-mile run, and also I'll do the half-mile run, and then I'll do 50 pull-ups, 100 push-ups, and 150 air squats, and then run another half mile. So I'm getting ready to do that. As soon as I'm done here, I'm going to get ready and go and rock and roll with that. Okay, so I saw a question, and I lost the question. Any advice for new rental agents? Yes, but I'm going to give you an honest advice. Get out of rentals and get into selling if you want to make a lot of money. The amount of work you're going to do as a rental agent, I'm assuming you are working for a property management company. I just don't know anything about it. I don't know how much money you can make, and I know how much money you can make selling houses. So I don't know how you're paid. I just don't know anything about it. But if you want to make bigger money, get into selling, because and you want to have your own business. So property management can be a very lucrative business, but again, if you're working for a property management company and getting paid for rentals, I just don't know what the income potential is. I just don't know, because you're also probably in a very passive, where you just wait for people to come who are interested in looking at the properties that you manage. So you're very limited in what product you have to sell. And so therefore you're kind of limited at how you can generate more business. So that's about all I can tell you on that. So good morning, everybody. Thank you. I've got some people joining now. It's kind of weird. I know it's Memorial Day. It's funny. And I just started doing Kevin 7 again, so people are not used to it and not aware of it. So anybody else have any questions? I'm getting ready to go do the Murph challenge. And then I've got a coaching call for all of our we got a lot of new mastery coaching members. So we're doing an orientation call today for our new mastery coaching members. And so I'm looking forward to that. Anybody have any questions? Any more questions? All right, guys, happy Memorial Day. Be safe. We honor those who have given their life for this country. We've given their life for this freedom. They were willing to fight for something. What are you willing to fight for? Are you willing to fight for freedom? Because I'll tell you right now, a lot of our freedoms are being threatened. People, they don't understand freedom. And there's a whole lot of conversation out there about what are the rights, what are our rights, and a lot of the rights people are fighting for today, they're not rights, they're entitlements. And when this country was founded, it was founded on the Constitution of the United States. And the first 12 amendments were a Bill of Rights. And those Bill of Rights were freedoms. They were protections of freedoms. And so our rights was we have the right to determine our own fate. We have the right to control our own life, to make our own choices. So they were rights. This you cannot take this right away from me. Now, a lot of the political conversations today is calling things rights that are like, I have the right to get this. I have the right to get that. I have the right to a free college education. I have the right to health care, free health care. Those are not rights. Okay, if we're going to say that every person should have it, it's an entitlement. But the only way that happens is basically saying the government should provide for me. And my friends, those are not rights. Those are entitlements. A right is a freedom to do something. Okay, an entitlement means somebody else is going to pay for me to be able to do something. So if you think there's free education, that means somebody else is going to pay for that education, i.e. taxes. Healthcare. It's a right of every American to have healthcare. Well, if it's not a right, if you want to call it an entitlement that every American should have, then okay, call it an entitlement. But it means that you believe every American should be entitled to have somebody else pay for your health insurance, because somebody's going to pay for it with taxes. Well, people that have more money, they should pay for it. Okay, so now you're taking away their freedom to do what they want with their money. So the greatest gift, the greatest thing about being able to live in America is that you are free. And that, my friends, is something that the only people that seem to really appreciate freedom are those who have lost it. And so it's crazy to me that I've talked to people from other countries who grew up in oppressive governments and they're like, you guys have no idea how great the opportunity is to live in a free country and have the freedoms that you have, and then give them up. So what are you willing to fight for? I'm willing to fight for freedom. That's what I want. Freedom. I want to be free to control my own destiny. I want to be free to build my own life. I want to be free to be able to make an impact and do things that I choose to do. And the government should be there to protect the freedoms, not to impose restrictions that take away our freedoms. Well, there you go. There's my talk for today. But be grateful. Be grateful for the country we live in. Be grateful for our freedom, and be grateful to those who've given their lives for our freedom, because it is a precious, precious thing to have. So have a great day, everybody. Thank you. If you got questions, you can find me on Facebook. You can message me stuff, but I'll be on every Monday morning for Kevin at 7 and help you guys out. So happy Memorial Day, everybody. Be safe. Have a great day. Always expect yes.